What is up, YouTube? It is Matty, and yes, it is the FPC Heal versus FPC Rage Fair Play community war that happened not too long ago. If you saw the last video, which showed the score and went through some selection of raids, well, to be honest, I've done 3 recap videos now, and there's going to be 5 in total, so quite a lot of raids, probably about 79 raids per video, so a lot of action to show. Now this war is going to be all about this portion is going to be all about FPC Rage, because they did a lot of great attacks on us in this sort of section of the war. So all the raids I've sort of all the videos I've chosen are sort of chronologically through. So yeah, even though I haven't shown every raid, I've shown the ones that I feel were that I wanted to show, but it just so happened that it was Rage showing a lot here. Now if you haven't seen the previous videos, I did an intro video and 3 other recaps, so go back to the start, look at the follow the links in the description to go back and check out those videos before obviously watching this one, because it does it's sort of in the order, and you'll get the full enjoyment if you watch all the videos. And also please go check out the other YouTubers and streamers that are involved in this war, and all the clans as well. So if you look in the description, you'll get all the information you need. Anyway, we're kickstarting this raid with the attack on our number 13, which was, here we go, and this is one of the best raids I've seen in this war, and it was so awesome. So I'm not even going to try to commentate his thought process in this raid, but I'm going to just try and just sit back and enjoy. Okay, so starting the raid with the Super Queen, doing a bit of an AQ walk. Looks like he's gonna head is he gonna head north or is he gonna head south? It's a good question. It's so hard to get the mechanics right on the, you have to do so much planning to make sure your queen's gonna go the right way, but it looks like she's gonna head north, which is great. And here we go, the first testers come in, taking down the cannon, using a single hog now to go in and get the CC pull. So the CC pull started, he's got his queen carrying on going north. Because the queen is very accessible down the bottom, I'm going to try and sort of zoom out so you can see what's going on as well down the bottom side. Look at that, huge group of giants going in, under heal spell as well, while the queen's getting under attack by the loons, but he's poisoned them to slow them down. And now watch what happens. The giants are actually going to sort of, are they going to brute force their way through the walls under the heal spells? Looks like they are. Because there's no air defences down there, the healers are going to remain untouched, which means those giants can just move in, so can the king, and they're going to take down the queen. Meanwhile, his queen's up north, still taking down defences, still, she's shooting the collector at the moment, but look what's happening. King and giants are moving through the bottom side of the base, and he's only got 8 hogs, so while the air defense arch tower on the left is distracted, he uses a couple of hogs to take that down. Why not? Because this guy's an absolute beast. Some extra hogs to go into the right side of the base to take down the air defense, and other hogs to move in towards the Tesla as well. And then that's it. The queen's just going to carry on going around the north side of the base. Hey man, I don't care. I'm just going to take down these defences. And then suddenly he's got like 2 defences left. King's, I don't know what he's doing. All those healers have pretty much survived throughout the raid. And that is, I think, the best raid I've ever seen in Clash of Clans. Just because how innovative, how much thought and time went into that. And look, he's got a heal spell spare at the end of the raid. It's just insane. So if you want, if you were looking for sick raids or sick content or sick, looking for something good to see this war, you've just seen it. It was that attack, and that's the reasons why. I don't know what else to say. I'm just going to move on and carry on with this video. Next one was on number 26, which was a raid done by Real Deal. Let's have a look at the raid, how he did it. Standard sort of anti 3-star base, going through the north side. I think it's it might be a stoned goho, using the wizards to create the funnel. The giants are in, the golems are in, wall breakers to redirect all those golems in. It is a stoned, and you'll see now Queen's starting to go in, and already one skelly trap's been pulled. He's going through next to the queen compartment, which is quite unusual, but the jump spell's letting him go through towards the core as well, where the CC and the expo is. Now on this base it doesn't look like there's many sort of double giant bomb threats, although maybe between the sweepers down the bottom side of the base, but we'll see. King and Queen are going in now. The CC have been taken down, and the King is taking down a couple of extra defences. Now look at the hog drop. Dropping in a few hogs, all in different angles, but they're all going to sort of converge towards that wizard tower. Already got one giant bomb taken down, and I imagine that I'm wondering where he's going to use his heal spell, but look, because everything's distracted in that section, he didn't need to use a heal spell towards that group of hogs towards the sweeper, but because, wow, fortunate there on the fact that the hogs split before the double giant bomb went down, because that could have been worse. Uses a heal spell for the final sort of last bit before. There is a giant bomb there, but the heal's going to be fine anyway. Queen's just doing some cleanup anyway, and now the final couple of defenses without a heal spell are there. So I'm just going to speed up the raid. And now it goes down to cleanup. So again, another great raid. Lovely planning there. I love the careful hog drop, and I think hog drop and hog deployment is so key. It's something that I'm bad at. It's something that I definitely need to work at, and if there's anything I've taken away from this event, it's that a lot of people are on a lot higher scale than me in terms of skill. Don't worry guys, I'll get there. I just need a bit more practice. Next attack I want to show is by Anch, which is on Schlamed. And this raid, it's crazy. So this is what do you call it, a Varloon? Okay, so using a couple of golems early in the raid, wizards down to create the funnel, and he's going to basically inject some Valkyries into the base with his queen and with his king to take it down. Because all the air defences are sort of that one side of the base, he's hoping to get them all down and then loon the rest of the base, because you can see how exposed the final defences are to loon. But he's got to get through, kill the queen, kill the air defences and everything before he can do that. Golems are redirecting, CC is coming out, poison spell down to help slow it down, just so it can't really get to there any quick, and then the wizards are going to try and take down the loons. How well they're going to do, we're going to see. The queen's finishing it up though, and all those Valkyries are in now. A big chunk of them have gone in, and another big chunk have split off to the right side of the base, so they're going to go take down the arch tower and then the cannon by the look of it. And the core attack is happening right now with jumps to get the guys in. Rage spell as well, and this is where it gets a little bit lucky, because the queen, instead of she's going to shoot the CC, and then I think she starts targeting the wall and goes off and kills that air defense. But he's got loons coming in on the back end of the raid, look, and they're going to move in and start taking down the defenses. So that's it. Now you'll see here the queen use the ability. There goes the final air defense, and then the loons just finishing up that base. So because all the air defenses were sort of in a section, he's identified that he can use his golems and Valkyries to take down a portion of the base and use his loons to get the back end of it. So great scouting there. Nice for him to create that interesting plan, and obviously very nice that it came off and worked well for him. So big shout out there. The next one we're going to see is an attack on number 21. So let's go find it. Here we go, and it is an attack by Random Task. So let's see what Random Task he assigned himself this time and how he did, how he took down the base. So again, looks like an AQ walk. She's starting at around 9:30. Starting to move through the base now. I think he's hoping she's going to start heading north, and he's using a giant down to sort of distract while the to distract a little bit, so to give the queen a chance to regain health. She's going to start moving north, look, because the wizard has gone down and started taking down all those buildings that are in the way, or going to sort of pull her south. And now he's got her where she wants, which is heading to the north side of the base. Eventually he's going to break in with a golem and a couple of is he just going to use a jump spell to get directly into the base? We're going to see in a minute. Using a single hog to pull the CC. Also managed to grab a skelly trap en route as well, which is pretty cool. And now he's going to need to take the CC down. So the queen She's going to do it by herself, uses the ability, uses a poison spell to slow everything down, make sure that the CC dies, and the loons are dropping like flies now. Here we go, and then she's going to take down the Tesla and carry on getting healed. So CC dead. He's going to, I think he drops in his king to go and take down the enemy queen. He's just using a bit of funnel at the moment. Is that a P.E.K.K.A? I can't really tell. It can't be, because it's taking things down way too slow. It's a golem, dropping the golem and the king down the bottom side to go and sort of hammer the queen. Well, so she's not a threat anymore. And again, the queen's just still moving around the side of the base. So he's got 21 hog riders. So after everything that's happened, bear in mind it's just 4 healers on that queen. It's just causing so much damage to this base. I mean, the takedown of the CC, takedown of all those defences she's already moved through. Here comes the first giant bomb threat, which was controlled because it was under heal, and the remaining hogs are just taking down those targeted defences finally. There is a slight risk that there's a double giant bomb in the core next to the expo and the air defense, so we're going to see if that's going to come to fruition soon. Heal spell there to help them there, but they've targeted it individually, so if there is another giant bomb now, which there's expected to be, there it is, look, and they're already under heal, so they're going to be fully healed, and there's a healer on them, and once the sweeper's down, they're going to probably turn on the king, knock him out completely, and then the raid is just good to be clean up. And because the queen's basically done a tour of half the base, there's only core defences to go, so the hogs are just going to carry on cleaning it up, and boom, it's a beautiful 3-star. So great raid by Random Task. Lovely queen walk. I like the way he split the heroes. That's something again I need to practice on, and got the 3-star there. So next raid I'm going to show is on number 31, which is by Real Deal. Let's see the raid and how he did it. This is going to be probably the longest video I'm doing on this series, by the way. So Golem's down, using the wizards to funnel, helping take down the defences as well. And they're all, I don't know where he's going to. Oh, I think he uses 2 groups of wall breakers to break down 2 different layers of wall there, which is pretty cool. Which is something that, you know, it takes a bit of balls, because you've got to dodge mortar blast, you've got to dodge wizard towers, you've got to, you know. And then uses the jump to actually get into the core of the base, which was pretty cool as well. Delayed king drop to make sure it wasn't targeted by the CC. Enemy king's getting targeted now. The CC are moving in, but the queen's in a perfect spot under rage as well. She's going to take down the loons. She's going to take down the dragon quite quickly. King has gone sort of AWOL, he's doing his own thing, and the queen's also sort of doing her own thing as well. But defences are going down, and then golems are moving forwards as well, which is great. CC queen ability, she's going to go take down that expo as well, which is another awesome thing, because that's got huge HP, and he's got a few hogs to take down the remaining buildings. So some coming in from 3 o'clock, you can see he's still got 12 hogs, so whatever happens to this group of hogs here, he's going to be reinforcing it. Look, and then they come, and again it's that delayed hog drop, which is seems to be so effective, just making sure you drop them on the key defenses. Making sure you target sort of giant bombs from different angles. The giant bomb threat was there, but most of the hogs have been fully healed before the end of the raid anyway. And the queen's just over there now, just helping take down buildings. And he's got some archers for the cleanup on the between 3 and 5 o'clock. The hogs and the queen to clean up the between 9 and 12 o'clock, I suppose. And the king to help take down some buildings in the core as well. So great job. Loads of hogs remaining. Hog deployment is so key, and these guys have got it right. So if you can learn anything, study these raids and try and understand how, why, and all that sort of thing. The next raid I'm going to show is number 14. So let's have a quick look. Here we go, and it is an attack on, revved up by X-Liv, also known as David, one of the co-leaders of Emphatic Elite. So this is Emphatic Elite versus Emphatic Elite here. So it's great to see two well-respected members go at it. And the 3-star is bought by Dave. So awesome job. Using a shattered goho, so breaking in the golems now. Wall breakers going in. Queen's going the right way. The beautiful wide funnel. That arch tower's about to go down as well. The CC have been pulled. He's not going to use the poison spell to take them down. He's just going to let the dragon hit the loons. But now the queen's gone redirected. She's going to go target the loons anyway. They've gone down. Now it's just the dragon that's left. He's using a wizard to take down the town hall. Meanwhile, king ability to take down the enemy king. Queen's going to have to take down the enemy queen because here she goes. Look, she's moving into position. He's going to drop the ability soon to help take her down. Once she's taken down the build hut, that's it. Ability dropped, takes down the gold storage. Look, then the queen, there it goes, and now he's free to do what he wants with the hogs. So he's dropping in a giant to distract, big group of hogs, second giant to distract, another wad of hogs there. They're all going to start converging around that sort of wizard tower and arch tower. So I imagine a heal spell is going to be pretty close to there. Look, perfectly where I thought. And then the second heal spell is going to be used right at the back end of the raid. He uses a giant to distract. He's kept more hogs back, and he's got another 4 hogs as well. So this sort of delayed hog drop seems, and David's just mastered it already, unsurprisingly. So yeah, great. This is where you know, getting the kill squad right is one thing, and it is an art, and knowing where the attack angle to go in from. To get the enemy king, queen, you know, destroy giant bomb threats, that sort of thing. But getting the hog deployment right is the finesse of the raid that a lot of people lack, including myself. So it's good to see how it's done properly. Anyway, so we're going to show some Town Hall 10 raids next, which is starting with number 9, which is the attack by Lord Fozzie. I think this is a really good attack as well. So it's a shattered loon by the look of it. Got a free spell, so he's going to be doing some work to try and take one Inferno town, take an air defense down as well, and send his heroes in. So he has got a max queen, not quite a max king. Let's see what he does. So wizards are creating a huge funnel. He's broken through the compartment on the... Oh, my phone's dead. Oops, sorry about that, guys. It looks like my phone just ran out of battery, but I've gone back on the wife's phone, back onto my account, and we're going to carry on this raid. So he's used the jump spell to get into the compartment now, rage spell to help it as well. King is taking down the first air defense by the look of it, but he gets pulled away, which is a little bit of a pain because that air defense is going to go down. I think there it goes. Look. And then the queen is taking down the dark storage, which is the most annoying thing, but the enemy queen is down. She's then going to take the expo, but what she really needs to do is take down that Inferno. So here goes a few shots on it. The Inferno goes down now. Because there's another gold storage there, I don't know if she's going to be able to get that second air defense. If she does, his life's going to get a lot easier. It looks like she should. There it goes. There goes the second air defense now. With the second air defense and Inferno and the queen gone, Larlin's going to be easy. So a couple of hounds down, loons to start heading in to take down the defences on the between 8 and 9 o'clock. Rage spell to help them go into the core to take down those Teslas. One hound's already popped. He's going to bring his third hound in now, and sort of loons on the backside of the raid. Going to need to use his freeze to keep the loons alive, and then the final rage spell as well to move it across the base. And when that hound pops, he needs to have his loons in a position where they're going to start moving in and closing in on the air defense, because it's the final thing that's going to go down for him. Loads of loons left. Quite a lot of pups on the base as well. So it's been a really nice, clean 3-star. So great, huge shout out to Lord Fozzie for absolutely destroying King Matt. Unlucky King Matt. Looks like there was a slight flaw in your base design. Maybe you need to redo it, I don't know. But Lord Fozzie definitely knew it and took advantage. Here we go, you guys. The next raid I wanted to show was the attack on number 3, which was done by Aris, one of the Emphatic Elite members. Unfortunately, the previous raid I showed on number 9 was not meant to be in this video. It was actually meant to be Van's attempt on number 6, I believe. So I'll show that on the next video in case, because I was going to show back-to-back Aris attacks on this video, but unfortunately we're just going to have to split them because I did it wrong. I was going to show number 9 on the next video, but hey-ho, showed it a little bit early. Not a problem, it's fine. I'm going to show both anyway, so it's fine. This attack now, Van, what he tried to do was to split up the attack a little bit, break down the base into little compartments and try and take it down. So you can see, using a golem down around sort of 7-8 o'clock to with wizards to distract as well. The arch queen's moving around, the golem on the right hand side as well getting hit by the archer tower, and the queen's just going to keep moving around the base, taking the defences down. Because the golem is getting hit, but he's now broken down through 6 o'clock. 8 witches involved. They're all going to start heading into the core now, and now it's time for hell to break loose inside the core of the base. So that golem's done his job. Unfortunately he didn't redirect, which I'm guessing Van was hoping he was going to do. The rage spell is in the core, and look, a group of hogs coming down to through sort of 8 to 9 o'clock. I'm going to move up north through the base. Now unfortunately a lot of these hogs die. Now I can't quite explain why they did. I think they were under heal. They seem to be doing pretty well. Oh, apologies about the message that's just coming up on the screen. Maybe it looks like the back end heal, sorry, the heal was just sort of running out maybe when the giant bombs hit, but the hogs died, and then the core just didn't fully go down, and unfortunately he wasn't able to bring the 3-star home. So really nice attempt by Van, but really unlucky on not being able to bring the 3-star, unfortunately. So yeah, really good try. It's not always nice to see a 3-star attempt on a Town Hall 10. It just didn't quite work out that raid. Now, number 34 is going to be the final raid of this video, so I hope you're ready for this one. It is an attack done by Aaron, or Aaron, I imagine. And it is the attack on Cody Couch, or Cody Couch, however he prefers it to be pronounced. So, a Super Queen gun in the bottom. Now this is a AQ walk La Loon attack, which is quite interesting. You don't see it too often. And because he's found that you can get the air defense down towards the bottom side of the base, you can continue moving through. And he can actually move it to the other air defense as well. Now he's sort of started creating his funnel at the top with the minions there, and it's actually going to be the king that's going to go in and kill the queen, I think. I think he drops a golem and the king, or maybe just the king, to go in and just slap the queen, which he does quite effectively. So he's created the funnel there. I imagine he's going to use a jump spell soon as well to get the king to go in, but meanwhile the queen's still moving around the base with the heals to doing their thing. In goes the king, look, straight in, gets targeted by the queen, and then he redirects and goes and hits the queen himself. Meanwhile the queen down the bottom side to the right side of the base, she's going to go and take that other air defense down after the gold storage. She is getting hit. The healers have been hit as well by the but it looks like it's actually not going to go down. Damn, I thought it did. So he's had to unfortunately get away with using the taking down 3 air defenses. So using the loons early, he managed to get the second air defense down. The loons are going towards the expo now, which is one of the biggest threats. And he's got more loons coming in through the backside of the base, and he's going to target the final air defense with using a haste spell to get the loons on top of it, which they do, and then boom, the air defense has got another expo to go, so he's got quite a lot of loons. I'm going to speed up here. The loons are going to collate, get towards the expo. That rage spell is going to help, and then just loons and pups to clean at the base. So really complex deployment there, if you think about it. Couple of hounds, no golems actually, king, 24 loons, which is a huge amount, with 3 healers as well. Anyway, this is the penultimate video in the series, as you know, so I hope you've been enjoying the raid so far. As always, subscribe to my channel if this is the sort of thing you like to see. There's going to be more arranged wars coming up. I don't know if they're fair play community sort of wars, but there's definitely got Emphatic Elite arranged wars coming soon. So as always, hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.